Okay, so today we're actually shooting the video from the basement. It's about a little bit after 5 a.m. I just got back from the gym, and I'm like super tired. Hair looks like I put my finger in an electrical socket. Hello, Biggs. My dog's coming to visit. You ready to say hi to Biggs? Hey, Biggs, you're tired too. Yes, it's early in the morning. So, one of the things that reason I'm doing it from the basement today is because we have a sleeping wife upstairs, and if we do any kind of loud broadcasting from the fancy microphone and the headphones upstairs, wife is going to wake up, and we are going to have a dead Steve. So we're not going to have. That's why we're shooting from the basement. We're shooting from the hip. No show notes today. So yeah. So we're going to be doing a. The reason I'm doing it this morning and this early is because I wanted to talk about the importance of a morning routine, and a morning routine that has been helping me. Now I wake up at 3:40 a.m. and now everyone goes, "Whoa, crazy, dude! That's amazing. That's like, or that's crazy. You're out of your mind. You're up there." And their immediate reaction is usually, "Oh my God, no, never, absolutely not, never." And then the next question to follow up is, "Well, what time do you go to bed?" And I'm like, usually between like 9 and 10 o'clock. So like, let's probably closer to 9 though, just because I need more sleep. So like, think about that for a second. 9 to 3 is 6 hours of sleep. 9 to 3:40 is just under 7 hours of sleep. I mean, that should be enough. Oh, nearly 7 hours of sleep. I mean, they tell you to get 8, but like, come on. I mean, like, with all due respect, we're real estate agents. We are entrepreneurs. We should be able to function on 6 hours or more. And I'm getting just under 7. So like, you know, it's not really all that bad. A lot of people say they hear 3:40 and they just think that I'm going to bed at midnight and I'm only sleeping on 3 hours, and that's not the case. I'm actually sleeping on nearly 7 hours of sleep. So let's debunk that myth that I'm not getting any sleep just because I'm waking up early. I just on a different sleep schedule. That's all. Now, here's the benefit of this. It's just after 5 a.m. and I have about 3 hours now, virtually undisturbed, to get anything I want done. Now, some people will say, well, that's fun, Steve. You don't have kids. You don't understand what it's like. And you know what? I do know that. I was a kid one time, and I was not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock. When I was in grade school and high school, I know that I didn't want to wake up at all. In fact, if I remember correctly, I was sleeping until 11 a.m. as a high school kid. At least on the weekends then. And so, that whole kids excuse, let me just tell you right now, it's just crap. It's not a good excuse at all. Obviously if it's a newborn, obviously the schedules might not be sleeping through the night. Okay, I get it. And that has to be established first. But, for the most part, if you have kids over the age of probably 5 or 6, unless they got some kind of sleep problem, when I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, I was not waking up at 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. At least that was my experience. So the reason I'm also want to emphasize here now, I do forgive me if I'm just rambling today because I am shooting from the hip. So just kind of giving you my take on this. But now I have 3 hours to do whatever the hell I want. Now, part of this time I actually will use for just my time. Like, I can do anything I want just for me and get a lot of Steve. I can get at least 1 hour of Steve time in. I can read a book. I can go work. I can hang out with the dog in the basement. I can go back to sleep if I want. I can, just sit here in silence if I want to. Or I could watch TV. I could watch a show or something like that that's entertaining. But I get some of my Steve time back, and it's undisturbed and it's beautiful knowing that no one's awake. I actually sometimes what I will do is I know that the grocery store will open at 7 a.m. and I'll get a lot of my grocery shopping done. If I'm not using Instacart anyway, I get a lot of my grocery shopping done. I'm in and out of the store in 5 minutes. I walk in, place is open 7, I'm out by 7:05, and there's nobody in there. There's no lines. It's awesome. So, and especially during the week, the worst thing you can do is go shopping on a Sunday when everybody's there. What else can we talk about, Biggs? So we actually have another thing that I really like is that it also sets you up all the crap, the administrative crap in your business that you don't get done during the day, the stuff that's not a priority, like writing your notes, your personal notes, or planning your emails and your follow-ups and all that stuff. Like all that stuff is done prior to 8 a.m. Like I will pre-write my text message. Like if you go to your iPhone and you start typing a text message, and what I'll do is I'll pre-write all of my follow-up text messages, and I won't, but I just won't hit send. So like I'll scroll down, my recent text message, and I'll go to like one of my last leads that I followed up with, and I'll be like, okay, so I don't know, Kevin. I'll say, Kevin, hey, Kevin, just wanted to follow up with you yesterday regarding the house we saw, but I won't hit send, and I'll just hit the back button. And what I can do at 8 a.m. when it's a more normal time to text somebody is I'll just go down my list and go boom, 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 and just hit send. And I'll just hit everybody all at 8 a.m. With emails, it's a little different. I mean, obviously, it doesn't blow people's phones up the same way as text messages, so I usually just send them. If I do my email follow-ups, and then I'll have my text messages pre-written, and then any kind of phone calls or video text messages, I'll wait till 8 a.m. legit, because you don't want to call people before 8 a.m. Usually sometime between 8 and 9 is appropriate. I like to call between 8 and 9 because it catches people on their way to work. They're usually not, they're usually in the car by themselves, or maybe they're on the train or whatever they're doing. Kind of catch them in that commute time where they have some time to talk, because you don't want to bother them while they're at work. And then later on with you and your own schedule, I mean, that's when you get caught up in showings, and then things get out of whack on your part. So then the day takes over. Then, if you have kids, the kids come home from school like 3 o'clock, 3:30, and then, all hell breaks loose, and all of the administrative stuff in your business that should have been done, your follow-ups that should have been done, don't get done because now all this other stuff. And then, oh my God, now you got to go to the gym. Oh my God, holy crap. You know what I mean? Like, so the beautiful thing about going to the gym this early in the morning, and it gives you so much energy during the day, is it's 5 a.m. and I'm done at the gym. I'm finished. I'm not waking up to go to the gym. I'm finished at the gym. So now I have 3 hours undisturbed to do whatever I want. It's a really liberating feeling. And if you guys want, I might actually, I'm thinking about doing this, and maybe we can do it as a group, a Facebook group or something. Let me know in the comments section, or in the, or send me an email at steve@thenextlevelacademy.com. And I was going to do a challenge called the 4 a.m. challenge, where for a month, we'll wake up at 4 a.m. Oh, you can wake up at the same time as me, and we'll just do like a group call for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just be like, hey, how are you guys all feeling? Wake up, let's go, kind of thing. And just watch the results that happen. You will hit a lot of headwind around day 8 or 9, 10. Day 8, 9, and 10 are very, very difficult, because your body wants to go back to being normal, or for what's normal for you anyway. Like this has become normal for me, but if you can get this done in 30 days, if you can complete it in 30 days, it will become a habit, and it will become normal for you. You will create a new normal for yourself. Just throwing it out there. Just give it a shot. Try it. See what happens. Watch how fast your life opens up, how much free time during the day you have. People call me the most organized realtor in my office. I've been called that on multiple occasions by many different people. It's not because I'm doing anything special. I have 3 hours a day undisturbed that most people don't have undisturbed. I'm literally giving myself 3 extra hours per day. So by the time, think about it, by the time 8 or 9 o'clock rolls around, I have already been up working for 8 or for over 3 or 4 hours already. Think about that. Now do that every day. I mean, I don't wake up at that time on weekends. So let me make that clear. I'm doing this Monday to Friday. Weekends, I'm not waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's be real. I do want to go out and have a social life a little bit and not have to wake up that early all the time. And I don't go to the gym on the weekends either. It's 5 days a week. Yeah, I mean, think about that. I'm up 3 or 4 hours ahead of everybody else every day. Times what? I don't have my calculator on me or anything like that. But let's see, 3 hours times 5 days a week is an extra 15 hours. Times 4 is 60 hours a week. I get 60 hours a month more than most people do. And people are like, how are you performing so high? So highly and so organized. Well, it's because I have 3 extra hours a day. So That's my morning rant. I was shooting from the hip today, so I do apologize if I have crappy audio. But the good news is the wife is still asleep, and I'm not dead. So for waking her up. So yeah, let's call this one an episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.